section line should make an angle of 45 degree with this reference line, that is x dash y dash line. So 45 plus 45 would be 90 degree. So these 9 lines would be either vertical or horizontal, 45 minus 45. So this is the true shape of this given section. Now another problem, here the data is given that, now we discuss about cylinder. We have solved the problem of hexagonal prism. Here it is given that a cylinder diameter is given, that is 50 mm, height is given, that is 70 mm, is standing on HP on its circular base. As we know, cylinder is having circular base which is resting on horizontal plane. Now just this first line, if we draw this first line, start this, draw xy line which represents the intersection of horizontal plane and vertical plane, then insert the dimension. 550 means dimension is 50 mm, diameter, draw its axis, horizontal axis, vertical axis, and mark these lines. Height is given, that is 70 mm. So at a height of 70 mm, draw a rectangle and it bisects the axis. To bisect means to divide into two equal parts. So find out midpoint of the axis, means at a distance of 35 mm, mark a point over here, and from this point a cutting plane is given which makes an angle of 45 degree with xy line. So this is the given data. First line we have drawn, right? The dimensions are given, diameter 50 mm, height 70 mm, and the cutting plane makes an angle of 45 degree with horizontal plane. This we have drawn. This is first step, and if this is true, then remaining procedure is similar to the previous problem. Now to draw the sections and true shapes of this solid, divide the circle into equal number of parts. Why we divide this circle into equal number of parts? Because circular cylinder is not having any edges or any corners, which is there in case of prism and pyramid. So here we make some imaginary corners, imaginary lines. We divide the circle into 8 equal parts. Name these points A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Means all these lines are at an equal angle. So 360 by 8 would be 45 degree is the angle. After dividing this circle into equal number of parts, take generators from its top view. From point B, draw a vertical line. From point C, D, E, F, draw vertical lines which cuts the cutting plane at certain points, that is A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash, G dash and H dash. So here we have drawn front view and top view of given section. These are the cutting points, the plane on the cutting points, and these are the top views. Name these points. This is top view, this is front view, this is front view, this is top view. And here if it is said that draw sectional top view, then obviously this is removed portion, right? Because it is a cut section, you can see here the uppermost portion is removed. So you should erase it, or you should make it much lighter. No need to completely erase, you may draw much lighter because it is a removed portion. Now this is the remaining solid. Now to draw its true shape, again similar procedure is to be adopted. In the previous case we had drawn one reference line, that is x dash y dash line. Here it's not needed to draw that reference line always. Here you can eliminate this line also. In the previous case also you can eliminate this. Here we will eliminate x dash y dash line directly from this point A dash. Here this is point A dash. From point A dash draw a vertical line like this, a line which makes angle of 90 degree with this cutting plane line, this 45 degree line. So this angle is 90 degree. Draw a line, mark distance from xy line to A, this distance like this, right? This is a distance from xy line to A, mark over here. Then distance from xy line to B, mark over here. Distance of point C in the top view, measure this distance in top view from this point to this point, and locate it over here from C dash point to this point. So these two distances are similar. Similarly, from point D, draw a line from xy line to D, measure the distance and translate that distance to the line from perpendicular which is drawn from a section plane. that is D. Again, find out location or position of point E, which is on the true shape. Similar, with the similar exercise, find out location of point F, G, H and I. So these are the 6 points or 8 points. Join all these points with a smooth curve and that would appear as an elliptical shape. So this elliptical shape is the true shape of our section. Means if we cut the cylinder at certain angle, say 45-degree angle, it would appear as a cylindrical in shape. Now in here also, whenever you draw a cylinder or this true shape, these cross section lines, these sectional lines should be drawn such that it makes an angle of 45-degree with this reference line, not XY line. You should take care about this. Means angle between this line cutting section plane line and XY line should be 45-degree. So in this case it would be either vertical or horizontal. And this is sectional top view, because in top view it appear as a circle. If you look from the circle, it would appear as a circle. So this is sectional top view, this is front view, and this is true shape of the section. So we have drawn all these 3 shapes of or 3 views of given solid. That is, sectional top view is a circle, front view is just like this, and true shape would be an elliptical shape. Now second problem, that is about cone. As we know, here cone is also specified by its diameter and its height, that is axis. Here it is given a cone of diameter 50 mm and 70 mm axis. Axis means its height is standing on its base on horizontal plane. Here again cone is given which is resting on horizontal plane, height is given and diameter is given. So first of all, again draw XY line which represents the intersection of HP and VP, and draw a circle which is the top view of given cone. Here we have taken all the cases such that their bases are resting on HP. For the simplicity and rhythm of this example, I have taken all similar problems. If it is given that it is resting on vertical plane, in this case this circle would be drawn on the above XY line. See, this is a cone. This is cone. Here in our problem the diameter is given. So if we look from the top side, it would appear as a circle, and below XY line it would appear as a circle. Now above XY line it should be a triangle. Height is given, diameter is given. Now once the cone is given, after drawing the XY line, you can see here, divide this circle into equal number of parts, means drawing imaginary generators, that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Draw vertical lines from all these points, make a triangle having given height, draw its side view by taking projections, and draw sectional plane, that is it is cut by a section plane inclined at 45-degree to horizontal plane through base end of the generator. Here the cutting plane which passes through the base end of the generator, means this point A. Dash is the base edge generator. So from this point draw a cutting plane line. This is a cutting plane line, and this makes an angle of 45-degree with XY line. Now do similar exercise which we adopted earlier. Now this is something different. To find out top view of this point, this midpoint, draw a horizontal line from here like this, which cuts this true shape. This is true length of the generator at point somewhere here. Now from this point draw a vertical line from this true shape, draw a vertical line which cuts this circular, this AE diagonal at some point, and from this point draw an arc on both the sides, and 2 points are with us. One point is on this side, another point is over here. These are the views to be seen in the top view of this point. Similarly, find out all points on side view also by drawing generator lines. Join all these points with a smooth curve like this. So this is a sectional top view and this is sectional side view. And similar exercise to be conducted to draw its true shape. If you want to draw true shape, again draw a reference line, x1 y1 line, which is parallel to cutting plane line at certain distance from here. It's not needed to take this distance into account. You can take any distance as it is a reference line. With the analogy which we used earlier, draw here true shape by taking distance from top view to XY line and locate these points, join these points with the smooth curve, draw section lines, and this is true shape sectional top view, this is sectional side view, and this is true shape of the section, and this is section plane, which is the cutting plane of this solid. So this is true shape, sectional side view, and sectional top view. So this is another problem. Now we will draw one problem over this slide, which is shown over here. Say here the data is given like this. This is a pyramid and a square pyramid is given. In the square pyramid, we know its top view is appear as a square, its front view appears as a triangle. Now to draw the section of this pyramid, first we draw its top view like this, which is a square. You can use a scale like this. In top view it would appear as a square, in front view it would appear as a triangle like this. So we have drawn its front view as well as its top view, right? Then here it is given that this is cutting plane which passes through this beige edge. So from this beige edge draw a line. This is a cutting plane line. You can draw like this. Cutting plane line are drawn like this. One long dash, two small dash, one long dash, two small dashes, and two end dashes should be little bit lighter, little bit darker as compared to inner one. Draw lines like this. After drawing this, draw a lines, find out the points of intersection. Here 4 points are there. Here 1 point, that is point A or A dash as it's a front view. Here is point B dash, here is point C dash, then here is point D dash. So A dash point, it is over here. We can draw here vertical line from this, draw much lighter line. It will cut this O1 generator at one point, name it as point A. This is point A. Draw vertical line from here. Now translate this point to the true length. Here in this case, these both edges are true length. So draw horizontal line from here like this. From here translate to here and draw an arc which we did earlier. Find out position of point B. This is point B. For point C, draw vertical line from here. This is point C and this is point D. We had drawn this arc. Again we can draw this arc. So A, B, C, D are the 4 points. Join all these points with a straight line. So this is nothing but the sectional top view. Draw here section lines at an angle of 45 degree with XY line. So this is sectional top view. You can write like this, sectional top view, right? So it's a sectional top view, you can see here. Now to draw, this is a front view. To draw the true shape of the section, again draw here reference line. This is X dash Y dash line, or it is called as reference line, X dash Y dash line. Now what we did earlier, mark point A1, A dash. From point A dash, draw a line like this. See here, this angle is 90 degree angle. Means these two lines, this cutting plane line and X dash Y dash line, both are parallel. So from point A dash, draw a line perpendicular to X dash Y dash line and mark here. Now measure this distance. This distance. We can show it with some other lines like this. Distance from this one, XY line to top view, A line. Measure this distance. Take this on the compass, put it over here and cut it over here. So here point A would appear like this. You can say small a or capital A, doesn't matter, but it's a practice to use small letters over here. So this length, this one and this one, both are of similar length. Similarly, to find out position of point B, measure this distance. XY line to B, measure this distance, right? Take on your compass, then put it over here. From this point, mark a point B over here. So these two length, this one and this one, both are of same, and this line is to be drawn from point B like this. This angle is 90 degree. Similarly, to find out location of point C, from point C dash, draw a line like this which is perpendicular to X dash Y dash line and measure this distance of XY line to point C. Measure this distance, put it over here on your compass and cut it over here like this. So here is point C. right? So we have found A, B, C. Now to find out point D, similar exercise to be conducted. Distance from XY line to D, measure this distance, put it over here, cut it over here. Here is point D. And to draw its true shape, join all these points with a straight line which appears like this. And this is the nothing but the true shape of this section. See, this is true shape of this section, right? Now in this true shape, again we can draw it's a sectional true shape, means drawing the lines which makes angle of 45 degree with this reference line like this. So angle between this line and this line should be 45 degree. So this is final problem. You can see here, this is sectional top view, this is front view, you can write here front view, and this is nothing but the true shape of the section. So this is final problem. Now second problem which we are going to discuss is about cone. Here the dimensions are given, cone of diameter 50 mm and height diameter 40 mm and height 50 mm, resting on one generator on HP. Here something different is given, which is parallel to vertical plane. Here cone is given with certain diameter and height. It is resting on one of its generator on horizontal plane, and it is cut by a horizontal section plane through its base center. Draw sectional top view and remaining part of the cone. Here again, first of all, draw XY line. Now here you should take care about its first position. See, here it is given that the cone is lying on horizontal plane, but here in the first step we will assume that it is lying on its circular base on HP like this. So this is a cone, you can see here, this is a cone. Here first we assume that it is lying on horizontal plane. Say this is horizontal plane, you can see here, this is horizontal plane, it is lying on horizontal plane. Now here it is given that it is lying on one of its generator. Say this is one of its generator. If we assume that this is a generator, here it is given it is lying like this, it may be like this, right? See, here is the generator, here is the horizontal plane, this is horizontal plane, it is lying like this. So first we assume that it is lying on its circular base, then we tilt it like this, such that this line, this bottom one is parallel to XY line, or it is on the XY line. So first view would be like this, front view is triangle, top view is circle,